brother. Like I said, we are big fans of the project, and I'm going to let some of these other fans start asking you some questions. So I'm going to go down the line. We're going to start with Mission. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, man. Thank you for having me. Rafsby, I did have a question. I was there on Mint. I've been here in the community since day one. Of course, I love the project. The minute I saw it before it was even launched, I gravitated to the artwork. I thought it was amazing. So I actually tattooed it on myself.
I remember that.
Let's see it.
Dedicated.
Let's see it.
But where is
it's
it?
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on my head. So,
Okay. Wait, here, let me
Nice.
hold on. Here you go. Here. Wait. Show it again. Yeah.
So this is my beast. It's kind of ashy. Excuse my ashiness, but yeah, this is.
No, it's a sick tattoo. I think the
first-
design's cool. Really cool interpretation of it too.
Yeah, when
That's
I
the thing
first
too. I
saw it,
love.
was like,
I love the way, like, so not to cut you off. I definitely want you to tell your story, but just the one thing I just want to say is, like, this character I think is like so special because, like, you can interpret it in your own way in so many different ways, and you can still tell that it's this character. You're not going to confuse it for a different character. You're not going to say, like, oh, this is some animal, right? Which you can confuse with another version of the animal. Like, you can tell that this character is this character, whether it's pixelated, it's like done a comic book style, anime style, 3D style. Like, I love seeing it. Every interpretation of it just makes it, better and more special. Sorry, go on.
But yeah, I just think that the art, just like you just stated, that it's such a unique piece of art that it's nothing out there like it. So I came in, and luckily I got a mid spot, so I was very happy with that. So since then I picked up quite a few more along the way, and I'm here for the long term. I've held every single beast and bit beast that I brought thus far. I haven't sold anything, so I'm here for the long ride. But with that being said, I did have a couple of questions for you, Rafsby, to kind of encapsulate on the vision going forward. Like, what vision do you see as far as the Kid Called Beast in the next, let's say, 5 years of partnering with, like, are there any plans to partner with, like, major retail brands to bring a Kid Called Beast to the physical realm, like department stores or something like that? And what is your take on partnering with some of the major retailers?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, a lot of people, obviously there's a big brand out there, a big NFT brand that, kind of set the stage for, like, what's possible with NFTs and, like, what they want to do. And everybody has kind of a different route, right? Like, obviously Pudgy Penguins, that's the obvious one, the only one I've seen go into retail. They've done an outstanding job, and their vision is, like, bring this character to the masses in every way possible, and they're doing a fantastic job at that. I love the Pudgy Penguins. They got billions of views on Jiffy, on all their memes, super viral, a really poppin' Instagram, really poppin' social community. And, they partnered with a fantastic distributor to be able to, get their toys into, Walmarts and Targets and department stores worldwide. As much as I would also be able to, love to do something like that with a Kid Called Beast, we're definitely going for a bit of a different angle. We're not at this stage trying to go for, like, a mass kind of mainstream appeal. Like, our core and our identity behind what we want to create was, like, something specifically for, like, a certain type of collector, somebody who's, like, really into music, into fashion, into art, into creativity, in like I guess a bit of a different way, like our origin story, like a Kid Called Beast. So the name Kid Called Beast comes from, a combination of Kid Cudi's mixtape, A Kid Named Cudi, and the word Hype Beast, and kind of like fusing these kind of two ideas and concepts together, where it's something that is cool and unique, hype. You know, it's into. I mean, if you look at the character's traits, like it's very fashion forward, very fashion orientated. You know, there's got that cause inspiration, like KAWS. Anybody who like knows those toys.
Yeah.
It's got, you know, it's got a hip hop influence. It's got a techno influence. It's got like a lot of modern influences. It's very worldly. You know, it's international. It's you know, it's fluid in terms of like, you know, identity or what, like it can personify basically anybody out there. We wanted something that was like built for, I guess, you know, creators, like a little bit more of like, I want to say like a bit of an underground movement, an underdog, if you will. And so like we want to continue building in kind of an indie way for now. You know, we want to be able to establish like really strong community roots, people that are there who, you know, personify and believe in the, you know, the underdog story, because everybody's got one, I think, who's in the community. You know, they want to see the little guy win. You know, like we don't have plans to, you know, go sell out or get, you know, take investment from like a large corporation or anything at this stage, or anybody that's going to like push what we have to do at which speed. We want to do like really high quality things. We want to find our groove. Like, for example, like the toys, we could have released toys a year ago. They would have been, you know, toys that feel like they were, you know, created a year ago, right? The quality wouldn't have been there. It would have been rushed, and that would have been, you know, echoed, you know, what our deliverables look like from that point in time. How we want to do things is we want to, you know, definitely take more time with them. We want to be more boutique-y. We want to establish like what our tier of quality is, and then, you know, figure out what that looks like, you know, how people react to it, if they're happy with it, if there's improvements to be made. And once we kind of establish our tier in terms of everything we want to do, whether it's our toys, our clothes, our apparel, our accessories, our game, at that point we're going to figure out, you know, okay, how do we scale from here? Like now that we have the formula, now that we know what our tier of deliverables is, we'll determine you know, what kind of scale we want to go to, whether we want to do a mainstream play, whether we want to do, you know, whether we want to seek investment, whether we want to do all these different things. So at this stage, we're just kind of like establishing our deliverables, establishing our quality, demonstrating that we can build in a superior way, not only to, you know, what others are doing, but to what's out there already available to people, right? Anybody who's like picked up any of the clothes, the merch, the accessories, you know, it's not the same as the other stuff out there. We put a lot more care and quality into it. We're not making clothes on blanks. We're doing cut and sew the same way, you know, huge designer fashion houses do. And we're delivering them to people in a lot of cases for free, based off just holding the project, which is, nobody does that in NFTs. Same with the toy. The toy for almost every claim has been a free deliverable. It's something you got to claim for free. And it's, you know, pay shipping, you get a luxury art toy delivered to you. Nobody's done that before. So we're trying to do things different. We're trying to do things in a kind of a grassroots way, in a way that, you know, establishes really, really strong community and really strong support. And we want to see what everybody thinks in the community. You know, what do you think of the quality of what we're doing? How does it make you feel? What can we improve? And once we establish that, we're going to determine, you know, okay, how do we take this further? How do we, you know, bring on more community members? How do we turn this into, you know, a global brand, right? I mean, we're already, you know, a global brand by, you know, by any sense of the word. We're just not like a mainstream global brand yet. And that's fine, because the way we're building, I think, is like, it's really concrete. You know, we're very conservative with funds spent. So we're not like going on spending sprees, throwing like lavish parties. We're putting every dollar towards building, you know, high quality items and hiring, you know, the best talent we're able to find. So I think, like, first and foremost, you know, making sure that what we're doing is sustainable. We're not going too big too quick. We're making sure that everything we do is quality, and making sure that everybody's happy with what we're doing, so that we're not like, you know, like a flash in a pan.
Welcome to the show where we go real deep. Uncommon stories, uncommon peeps. From the streets to the stars, we're your guide, bringing you the truth. No need to hide. The Real Uncommon Podcast, where we break it down. No fluff, no filler, just the realest around. From the highs to the lows, we're here to share, bringing you the story.